I don't care what you think, Lucas. This yacht is staying right here until you pay up.
Get your hands off my property and back away from the dock now!
My name is Lucas Hayes, and I never planned on becoming the villain in an HOA president's personal soap opera. All I wanted was a quiet life near the water, mornings on my yacht, evenings watching the harbor lights reflect on the calm Marina, and weekends taking my boat, the Blue Horizon, out for a peaceful sail. But peace is the last thing the Seaglass Cove HOA ever believed in. And as for their president, Cynthia Harrow, let's just say that woman could turn a glass of water into a federal offense. I first met her the morning after I officially moved into my waterfront townhouse. I had just tied up my yacht and was loading some groceries on board when I heard a sharp, cutting voice behind me. "Excuse me. Excuse me." I turned around and saw her, late 50s, perfectly ironed blazer, clipboard clutched like a weapon, and sunglasses that made her look like she was auditioning for a villain role on daytime TV. "You cannot leave your yacht parked like that," she snapped. I blinked. At my dock." "That slip is HOA regulated," she said. "All watercraft require scheduling approval." I frowned. "Ma'am, this slip came with my property. It's registered under my name." She clicked her tongue. "Well, those are the old rules. Under the new rules, all vessels must be cleared through me." I stared at her, stunned. And I kid you not, this woman actually leaned in and whispered, "We'll have to discuss your yacht being used for community events. It's large enough to host at least 30 people." I almost laughed. "Yeah, not happening." Her jaw dropped. "Excuse me. I just moved here yesterday," I said. "Nobody's stepping foot on my boat." "I'll have you know," she hissed, "the HOA has full authority over all communal water activities." "It's not communal. It's mine." She gave me a tight, icy smile. "We'll see about that." And that, right there, that was the moment I realized my peaceful life was about to become a battlefield. 2 days later, I found a bright pink envelope taped to my front door. Notice of expected hosting obligation event, summer HOA mixer attendance, 45 to 60 residents vessel required, the Blue Horizon compliance mandatory failure to comply will result in fines. I just stood there, reading it over and over. A party. On my yacht. Mandatory. I couldn't believe what I just read. I marched straight to the HOA office, a fancy name for a repurposed storage room by the pool, and pushed the door open. There she was. Cynthia. Glowing like she'd been waiting for me. "Ah, Mr. Hayes," she said, "have you accepted the hosting terms?" "No," I said firmly. "I'm not letting 60 strangers on my boat." Her face whipped into irritation. "You have no choice," she said. "Your vessel is the largest in the marina. It is the community yacht." I stared at her. "A community what?" She held up her clipboard smugly. "According to subsection 4B of our new amendments." "What amendments?" I snapped. "I didn't sign anything." She sniffed. "As HOA president, I have the authority to make emergency changes to community guidelines. To force someone to host a party on personal property. The community expects your cooperation," she said. "And the board has already distributed the invitations." My jaw dropped. "You invited people to a party on my boat without asking me?" She smiled. A cold, poisonous smile. "You'll do the right thing, Mr. Hayes. Or there will be consequences." And in that moment, that's when I knew I had to fight back. It didn't take long. The next morning, I woke up to find 3 HOA violation notices stuffed in my mailbox. Improper mooring, unauthorized private use of community dock, non-participation in mandatory HOA events, each fine $200. I called the county office immediately, and after 5 minutes on the phone, I had my answer: "Sir, your dock and yacht are on private property. They have no authority over it." Just as I thought. But Cynthia didn't take the hint. That afternoon, I caught 2 HOA board members literally measuring my dock with a tape measure. "Hey!" I yelled. "What are you doing?" One of them shrugged nervously. "Cynthia said your yacht extends into HOA water." "What HOA water?" I snapped. "This entire marina is privately owned." The guy swallowed hard. "Well, she said she'd reimburse us for the fines if we help." So not only was she bullying me, she was bribing people to help her do it. I took out my phone and recorded everything, just in case. The day before the mandatory party, I woke up, grabbed my coffee, and stepped outside. And my stomach dropped. There were 30 folding chairs already lined up on the dock. 2 catering tents. A DJ table. A banner that read, "Welcome to the Seaglass Summer Yacht Gala," and worst of all, people were boarding my yacht. Climbing on it. Taking selfies on the deck. Treating it like it was a cruise ship. I sprinted toward them. "Get off my boat!" I yelled. People froze. One woman blinked at me like I was interrupting her event. "The HOA told us it was open," she said. "Oh, did they now?" I muttered. Then I saw her. Cynthia. Standing with a clipboard, directing guests like she was running a movie set. "Cynthia," I shouted, "what do you think you're doing?" She didn't even flinch. "This is a community event," she said. "Your yacht belongs to the HOA during gatherings." I was seeing red. "It belongs to me." She rolled her eyes. "You're being dramatic." "No," I said slowly. "I'm calling the sheriff." She chuckled. "Go ahead. We already told them you agreed." That's when I pulled out my phone and showed her, and everyone around us, the county email confirming, "My dock is private, my marina slip is private, my yacht is private, the HOA has zero authority." Cynthia's smug smile melted. Then, like a last-ditch tantrum, she yelled, "You can't stop the event. This is my community." "No," I said quietly. "This is my property." And that's when I called law enforcement. When the officers arrived, it took them less than 60 seconds to kick everyone off my boat. Cynthia screamed. She cried. She threatened lawsuits. But they escorted her off the dock like a kid being dragged out of a toy store. Her humiliation was public. Loud. Glorious. But I wasn't done. That night, I sat on my deck, thinking. Cynthia would be back. The fines would keep coming. The harassment would escalate. This wouldn't end unless I ended it myself. So I made a call to an old friend, Drew, a real estate investor who specialized in marinas. The next month. Together, we bought the entire Seaglass Cove Marina. Every dock. Every slip. Every waterway. All of it. And the HOA? They didn't own a single plank of it. When the purchase was finalized, I called an emergency community meeting. Residents showed up confused, whispering to each other as I stepped onto the clubhouse stage. Cynthia marched forward. "What is the meaning of this?" she hissed. I smiled. "As of today," I said, "I am the owner of the entire marina. Including all docks, slips, and water access points." The room exploded in gasps. Cynthia went pale. "And because of the unauthorized use of my yacht," I continued, "the vandalism, and the trespassing, I will be issuing formal invoices." I handed her a folder. Inside, damages, $12,400 unauthorized use, $68,000 legal fees, $19,600 total, $100,000, "Why you can't do this," she whispered. "I can," I said. The sheriff confirmed everything. Residents turned on her instantly. "You lied to us. You said he agreed. You said we had access." Cynthia tried to speak, but the board members stood up and removed her badge and keys on the spot. You're banned from Marina property, I added calmly. Effective immediately. She walked out shaking, defeated, drowning in the humiliation she brought on herself. And from that day on, the HOA never bothered me again. It's been 9 months. The marina is peaceful. My yacht is mine again. The new community board apologized, the fines were revoked, and several residents even thanked me for buying the marina. Apparently Cynthia had been abusing her authority for years. And the best part? Every time I see her walking her dog near the neighborhood entrance, she looks away. She can't even glance at the water she once tried to control. When someone tries to control you with fear, fake authority, or intimidation, remember this: calm is power. Knowledge is armor. And sometimes the best revenge is simply owning what they tried to take from you.